The rumor mill has been revolving around Top Thrill Dragster for just about a year now. And while the future of the world's best Strata coaster did look bleak at one point, that all changed on the night of August 1st, 2022. Because this was the night that Cedar Point gave us all hope. Hope that we will all be able to wait in line again for Top Thrill Dragster while the pump-up song Standing on the Rooftop Shouting Out Baby I'm Ready to Go plays in the background. For the first time all season, Cedar Point turned on the spotlights underneath Top Thrill Dragster's 420-foot tall structure, which illuminated the intimate Strata coaster so everyone can see it lit up. And just by doing that, Cedar Point, and honestly, I want to give a huge shout out to the roller coaster gods out there, because this move was a clear sign that Top Thrill Dragster will be reopening next year. I mean, why else would they turn the lights on? To collect more bugs? Of course not. During my 3-day visit back in May, I must say it was kinda eerie at night without Dragster all lit up. And when you pair the lights being turned on with the new markings that are all around the coaster station and exit platform, it appears that the future of this coaster is quite bright. Now, I don't know if those markings on the ground on the midway that are floating all around social media mean anything or not, but at least it's something to get excited about, hopefully. And a while back, there were some rumors that I did hear from multiple people that 3 of Dragster's 6 trains were actually sent over to Knott's Berry Farm. And I would take a guess, if that's true, that was done for spare parts for Accelerator, since both Intamins use the exact same train design. Now, if that rumor is true, then we will see Dragster open in 2023 with all new trains. And in my opinion, just give me trains like you can find on Pantheon and I'll be all set. Because those trains are the most comfortable in the entire industry. In my past videos, I'm not going to lie, I was giving it a very high chance that we would never be able to ride Top Thrill Dragster again as we know it. Meaning that Cedar Point would make a drastic change to the coaster itself before reopening it. And I definitely think that could still happen. And I also gave it a pretty good chance that Dragster would never reopen, period. But the good news is, I definitely think we will see some queue line adjustments before this thing opens in 2023. But as for the coaster itself, I think Cedar Point would be smart to remove the hydraulic launch and add an LSM1 instead. Now, before anyone thinks there is not enough room to do just that, there actually is, because the total length of the LSM launch for Red Force over at Port Aventura's Ferrari Land in Spain is around 500 feet long, which brings this coaster, which opened in 2017, from speeds of 0 to 111 miles an hour in just 5 seconds. And when you measure the distance from the moment the train exits Dragster Station to the point of the track where it starts to ascend into the Sandusky sky, you have over 700 feet. So there is definitely room, and this could very well happen. The trains would just have to launch right after exiting the station. And for reliability factors, I think this would be the safest and smartest move that Cedar Point can make regarding Dragster. I love, and I mean love, the hydraulic launch just as much as everyone else. But reliability is the key component here. And I would take an open Top Thrill Dragster that doesn't provide as intense of a launch over a Dragster that doesn't open all the time and costs the park a lot more money to operate on a daily basis. As for when Cedar Point can be making an announcement about the future of Top Thrill Dragster, I think it would be really cool to announce it on National Roller Coaster Day, which is August 16th. Also, it would not shock me at all if Cedar Point would announce their 2023 plans at the same time as they announce the plans to reopen Dragster. And a huge shout out goes to parkfans.net, because we now know that this project for 2023 will include more than just the new Grand Pavilion, as you can see in the map here. So to sum everything up, I think it's a very good chance that we will see some kind of change for Top Thrill Dragster when it reopens. But I am just thankful that it appears that we will all get a chance to re-ride this awesome coaster in 2023. Because after all, Cedar Point isn't the same without their intimate Strata coaster. And always remember that Cedar Point is America's rock and roller coaster. So So what are your predictions and thoughts around the fate of Top Thrill Dragster? Be sure to let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.